So, we're going to be reacting to the top 10 myths in fitness. I'm 24 days out. I'm feeling lazy. We're going to do some react content, and that's okay with me. So, there's a lot of myths. Let me know your biggest myth that you've heard in the gym. Mine is don't eat carbs past 7 or muscle turns into fat or fat turns into muscle. I've heard the dumbest myths you could ever think of. Another one is higher reps to lose weight. Like curling a 20-pound dumbbell is not going to make you lose weight. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of dumbass myths, and I'm here to tell you what I think of the top 10 fitness myths. I haven't watched this video, but this will be my live reaction. So without further ado.
Hey there, health fam. This is your health manager speaking. In this video, we will be breaking the most popular fitness myths ever created. Before we start, please do yourself a favor and stop listening to every single guy you find on YouTube Shorts. Number 1.
Listening to TikTok.
Crunches are the key to six-pack abs. We've all heard it. Do endless crunches for those chiseled abs. But the truth? Abs are made in the kitchen. Diet plays a crucial role in revealing those muscles. Any exercises for the abdominals that claim to tone are incorrect. Muscle can be built or...
Okay. So, that's half cap. It's not full cap, it's half cap. Your abs are still a muscle. If anyone says, do not train your abs, they're lying. And they don't know what they're talking about. Training your abs will make them more pronounced when you do diet, when you do eat a healthy diet in the kitchen. So, your abs are made in the gym, but shown off from the diet, which is the kitchen. So that's half cap. Off to a pretty bad start already. So train your abs if you want good abs, but you can show your abs if you just diet. Why not have better abs? Why not train them? They're literally a muscle. Next.
Decline, but it cannot tone. Whole grains like oats, barley, buckwheat, and quinoa can be a great addition to your diet if you're looking to get abs. Number 2, cardio is the best way to lose weight. Sure, cardio burns calories, but it's not the key to fat loss. Lift weights frequently, eat enough carbs, eat enough protein, and train in moderate to higher rep ranges to lose fat efficiently. Also, training close to failure on most lifts and increasing daily physical activity can speed up the process. Eating before bed makes you...
So he said cardio is not the best way to lose weight. That's half cap again. Cardio is amazing. You've never met anyone that's done a bodybuilding show that's done zero cardio. So cardio will make you lose fat. I don't care who you are. If you eat 10,000 calories and do 11,000 calories worth of cardio, you'll lose fat. Can you out-train a bad diet? Very hard, but you can. So cardio, probably the number one tool to use when losing fat outside your diet. And he said to eat a lot of carbs. Yeah, you can. Or you could eat less carbs and do more cardio to lose fat. Cardio is the best tool you can use. That's why you should do it year-round. You should do cardio every day. And you won't get fat unless your diet is terrible. But eat a good diet, do cardio, and you'll look amazing. So eating before bed makes you fat is myth number 3. I'm pretty sure I said that in the beginning of the video. Let's hear what he has to say.
Fat. Late night snackers, rejoice. Contrary to popular belief, eating before bed won't automatically pack on the pounds. Eating before bed is controversial. Even though there's no definitive physiological reason why eating before bed would cause weight gain, several studies have found evidence that it might. What you need to know is that a small snack before bed won't make you fat. Just try to avoid sugar. Women shouldn't lift heavy weight.
So, yeah, it won't make you fat, but you don't want to eat right before bed. I'll tell you why. Because you don't want food digesting while you're sleeping. One, you're going to get a bad night of sleep. You can't digest a huge meal before bed. So he is right about eating something light. So if you eat, I recommend eating protein before bed. Don't eat a whole ass meal before bed, but eat a protein bar, a protein shake, something that can digest pretty quickly inside you. You know, you don't want a whole bowl of oats before bed, but to each their own. So that's a pretty good one. So next myth, women shouldn't lift heavy weights.
Ladies, listen up. Lifting heavy won't make you bulky. In fact, it can boost your metabolism and define those curves.
Damn.
Lifting can help women add muscle mass, leading to a higher metabolism and help to prevent weight gain. There are many benefits of safe, appropriate weightlifting for healthy women who are not pregnant. You can spot reduce.
I like that one. Yeah. Lifting weights will make you look more masculine. Lifting weights as a female will make you look more feminine. All these guys saying, "Oh, girls shouldn't lift weights." Yeah, you look, you don't look like you lift weights. So like these guys that have a beer gut hanging over their Johnson, telling girls not to lift weights because they don't want them to look manly. How about you look like a man yourself? How about you get in the gym? The most manly thing you can do is go to the gym, and you're skipping it. These men are telling women how to be women, and they're not even men. They don't even go to the gym. If you don't go to the gym, you're not even a man. I'm sorry, you're not a man. So next myth number 5, can you spot reduce fat? No.
Fat. Sorry to burst your bubble, but doing endless leg lifts won't magically melt away thigh fat. Spot reduction is an outdated concept. The general theory is that doing specific exercises will reduce fat in certain specific areas of the body. There is not enough evidence to support the idea that spot reduction is effective. If you want to lose fat in certain areas of your body, a comprehensive approach that addresses physical activity and nutrition is likely to be more effective.
There we go.
Stretching prevents injury. Stretching feels good, but does it really prevent injury? Stretching may improve muscular strength. It can also improve flexibility and probably reduce muscle power output during athletic performance. Back in 1998 and 2000, Pope studied over 1,000 military recruits. Firstly, they compared a group that stretched their calves pre-exercise for 12 weeks to another group of people who stretched their shoulders. Which group had the least calf injuries? Neither. There was no reduction in injury rates between the groups. That's right. 12 weeks of stretching every muscle in the leg did nothing to prevent injury.
Okay, so my 2 cents on that. Stretching is good. Cardio is good for injury prevention, and I'll tell you why. If don't do major stretches before you work out. Obviously, that can cause injury. Stretching after you work out, stretching at home is good. The more flexible you are, the less likely you are to rupture a tendon or to tear something. If I'm going to be honest with you, if your range of motion is half of what it is, you're more likely to tear something instead of if your range of motion was amazing because you stretched every day. So stretching is good for injury prevention. That study was very odd to use the military people that only do running and pull-ups. They don't do any weightlifting exercises, so it doesn't really apply to bodybuilders. But if you're bodybuilding, anything within fitness outside of just running, stretch. Next one, myth number 7, masturbation kills your gains. It doesn't kill your gains, it kills your manhood. If you're beating your meat to some digital screen, you should probably check yourself out in the mirror and question what you're doing with your life, if I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't kill your gains, it kills your integrity as a man. How about you grow up and go get a real woman instead of a virtual screen?
Masturbation kills your gains. Masturbation is a normal part of human physiology, but we, as a society, have managed to invent dozens of truly bizarre myths just to guilt ourselves into feeling bad whenever we do it. Did anybody ever think they would really go blind or grow hair on their palms?
I've never heard that before. Let me know if you've ever heard of that. If you go blind or grow hair on your arms if you masturbate.
Anyway, a few influential weirdos claimed that masturbation would sap people of their vital energy, leading to physical and mental illness. Masturbation doesn't affect your performance in the gym, nor your overall health. Remembering the numbers from above, it would be silly to think that 90% of us could be engaged.
What was that?
Remembering the number.
Have you ever masturbated? Response. I'm going to call cap on this grid. The men, 100% down from 14 to 70. I'm going to call cap on that. 100% for all that.
Numbers from above, it would be silly to think that 90% of us could be engaging in a normal bodily function, and that normal bodily function is somehow hurting us.
Just remember not to exaggerate, because the truth is that it has some negative effects in our brain.
I don't want
You
to see that
need
again.
supplements to get fit. Supplements can be helpful, but they're not a shortcut to fitness. In order to build a
Yeah. But he's never heard of trenbolone, testosterone, D-ball, Deca, Primobolan, Masterone, Anavar. You name it, I don't take it. But those supplements do help. Let's hear what he has to say. I'm sorry.
normal physique, you don't really have to consume supplements. If you do want to look like this, or like this, using supplements is necessary. Protein is what makes your muscles grow. Fortunately for everyone, protein can be easily found and consumed. No pain, no.
You know what supplement does work? Turk Builder. If you're natural, looking for a supplement, you don't want to inject your shoulders with trenbolone, you don't want to get acne, hair loss, then Turk Builder. Get yourself some Turk Builder and build that muscle naturally. Next myth, no pain, no gain. So my stance on this, you already know, I train to failure. If I'm not in pain, I ain't gaining.
No gain. Pushing through pain might seem hardcore, but it's a recipe for injury. Theoretically, if muscle damage did indicate muscle growth, research also shows you cannot use muscle soreness as a reliable indicator of how much muscle damage
I
occurred.
can.
Thus, just because your muscles are sore does not mean they are growing. And there you have it, folks.
The last one was pretty good. Your muscles don't have to be sore, but to me it is a good indicator because it tells me, damn, you worked hard in the gym yesterday. So I like that indicator. There's a differential between too sore and kind of sore. So I rate it as if I lift any kind of weight with that muscle group I just trained and it's sore, then it's sore. But it shouldn't be sore just to touch it. So that's kind of how I grade my lifts. Even though it could be wrong, but that's how I've always done it. Is I shouldn't be sore just walking around, but I should be sore if I try to lift that body part again. You don't want to be able to lift arms. You do want to lift. You want to be able to lift arms 10 times a week. That would be nice. But what I'm saying is, you don't want to be able to train legs every single day of your life because no one would want that. But basically, if you're too sore, you're not gonna be able to train for a long time. And if you're not sore, did you really train? Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any myths, any questions that could be myths, and I'll answer them in the comments if you got this far. But without further ado, I'm out. I got to get to bed. I got work in the morning, and I'm 24 days out. God damn it.